こんにちは、こんばんは、ベベです。バイオショック2リマスター。カウパードロップで帰せずして誤解を解き、列車を先に進めることができます。この列車の発車シーン、潜水玉より楽しいですよね。このままフォンテイン未来技術者に行ければいいんですが、この列車、水中をこんな風に突き進んでるんですね。
Hear me, O ye who would murder the Lamb of God! Ye shall never reach her God!
手下のウェールズって言われてたやつか。うるさいわ。あ、俺だけ吹き飛ばされた。
Kid, come on, wake up now. There you are. I thought you rode that torpedo into the great hereafter. I'm in Dionysus Park now. Train cars are shambles, leaking air. Whole damn place is flooded and sealed. But there's a pumping station back there in Siren Alley, and I believe you could jerry-rig it to drain the park out. That'd let you stroll right inside. Get to those pumps, and hurry.
シンクレアも随分と運がいいな。排水ポンプを動かせと。それにしてもこの海の底は綺麗だな。これエイダムなの。わずかだね。どうやらもともとはこのウミウシから ADAM を取っていたけど、それじゃあ少なすぎて効率よく人体から集めることをシスターにやらせるようになったっぽい。
I see Father Wales has parted you from your craft, and yet you cling to life. Congratulations. Today, Delta, you meet a man who has no fear of death, and for Eleanor, he would burn with a smile.
脅されてるのかな。ちなみにこっちは
The park is sealed, Chief. You aren't getting in there just yet. But if you get down to that pumping station in Siren Alley and drain the place out, this airlock will let you in.
こっちがシンクレアがいる方なのか。そしてこっちがポンプのあるエリアか。このエアロックも結構好きなギミック。水抜きをしましょうかね。よし、なんか早速誰かいたな。あれはダディか。新しいエリア、新しいダディ、お強いです。禁止の抱っこ抱っこタイム。
Lord, what more do you wish of me? Your wretch of a servant waits for word. I have followed the letter of the Holy Mother Lamb, though she will not tell me the day of your return. I watched as you smote down the false father, Andrew Ryan, who tempted us away from your radiant gaze. But ye would not speak to me, Lord. I have built for you this great temple, and gathered your flock, yet still you were silent. Will you not strike me poor brother blind, so he may at last behold your glory, as was done to Paul on the road to Damascus? I am alone, Lord.
信仰心が厚いんだか薄いんだか、神父だけあって話は長いけど、要するに弱音だったな。パワーアップの装置ってフォンテイン未来技術者のなんだよね。お金はいらないけど一個ずつなところがケチンボ。
I do love Siren Alley. The kind of place you go to scratch an itch you're ashamed of, even in a town with no laws. But that's not why I favor it. The place started out as the Mason's Quarter, all builders and architects, proper as you please. And it just tickles me when someone in a fancy hat falls in the mud. Like a lot of the ladies down here, Siren Alley was born with a more respectable name. But only God remembers what it was.
The rate of sister loss has become unacceptable as big daddies are brought down like elephants under a pack of hyenas. In response, we've begun production of a newly designed Big Daddy model, nicknamed the Rumbler. He launches high-explosive munitions to disperse groups of splicers, followed by miniature automated turrets to mop up the stragglers. Our tests find that the Rumbler's performance is highly effective, if messy. In Rapture's arms race, splicers aren't the only ones that are
ここ
evolving.
に来てすぐ瀕死にしてくれたダディのことか。確かに強かったよ。え
I think Mother knows I'm helping you like this. She's accelerating my treatments. Don't give up on me.
見捨てないけど、治療って何だろう。というかエレノアはどうやって届けてくれてるのかな。この先にポンプがあるみたいだけど。
Daniel, you and I drafted Rapture's blueprint together. Whales and whales, architects. Do you remember? But Andrew Ryan led us astray, my brother. Turned us from the Almighty. Dr. Lamb offers you salvation, Daniel. I ask only for proof that the barest flicker of faith remains in you. I left a gift for you at the Pink Pearl, in your offices. Find the code on it, brother. We shall pray together for your sorries.
つまりダニエルのオフィスに行けってことか。それを伝えるメッセージがここにあるのはどうしたことか。とりあえずピンクパールに向かいますか。これは宗教画だな。
I've got the maddening notion that I owe you my life, stranger. Such as it is. I'm sending you a care package to the pneumo along the way. I'd
グレ
appreciate
ー
it
ス
if
ちょっ
you
と
didn't
感
tell
化されや
Dr.
すすぎ
Lamb.
では。アトム線聞かれてないか心配だわ。とりあえずもらえるものはもらいましょか。ニューモはあっちにや。いやニューモの番人がいるとは聞いてない。グレース測ったな。特別な支援物資ある。ないね。いやアンチパーソネルはありがたいんだけど。でこれはまた凄惨な事件現場。そこに転がってる武器はスピアガンとな。あれまあスピアなかなかエグいですね。回収できるわけね。強さ的にはどうなんだろうか。あ、ヘッドショットなら雑魚なら一発か。当たらなければどうということはないか。
The Pearl was among the ritziest lodgings in Rapture, but during the war the residents put themselves up for sale. Daniel's office is on the top floor, I believe.
身売りね。
Blasted Simon! Soul Rapture leaks. Crying about it's only going to add to the surplus of moisture, innit? Nothing's to say, it's our design. But Simon goes to see Dr. Lamb anyway, beset by guilt, because we can't find another contract. Then he comes out the other side, saying he's always wanted to take the orders. He's Father Simon Wales now. If I ever see that Sophia Lamb in the street, I'm gonna give her the back of me frickin' hand, and a nut on the head besides.
ダニエルは話が通じるかも。
Sure, I've had some Johns in my time, and they've all got their kinks. But I think Rupert beats all. Keeps wanting me to splice up in the act. Says it'll heighten it for both of us. I said, honey, I ain't doing it for the heights. I'm doing it for the scratch. Besides, Danny would have a fit if I started needling. He does it himself, of course. But what's good for the gander gets the goose thrown off the drop.
スプライスってハイになるのか。 もしかしてダニエル。
That has to be Daniel. Hunt him down and pin his ears back, kid.
話をしようダニエル。っていうかここ回転してんのダニエルのオフィスここか。あ、ダニエル。話をしたいだけなのに。怪しい穴だな。あ、出落ちマン。もっと出てくるとかないよね。ダニエルおらんな。サイモンが送った酒。
designed cathedrals together. But I was the black old sheep back there, never believing a word of the Jesus bollocks myself. Then Andrew Ryan says he wants Wales and Wales for rapture. A cathedral with no God, befitting the ascent of man. Now I'm running girls, and Simon thinks he's saving souls. Father Wales. Ah! Can you believe I share a womb with such a slap?
すごい罵声だな。あれ、パスワードわからねえな。ダニエルに直接聞いてみるしかないか。それにしても暗い。タレットか。まだタレットがある。タレット同士の争い。私のために争わないで。時間かけすぎたな。そしてどうやら外にダニエルが。お前じゃない。あいつか。宮堅くね。行為力スピアブスブス刺さってますけど。特攻あるのみ。召されたか。
Tonight, I had a pain in me head. This time it wasn't from the wine out of the horse. So naturally I came up to my office to murder it with a drink. And there on my liquor rack is a bottle of sacramental wine from my dear brother Simon. And of course the vintage date on the label is the code to enter his territory.
なるほど。
1919. I should pass his bleeding wine through my system.
1919
Send it
年。
back warm.
それだけのために随分遠回りしたな。
Faith, Delta. It lives within us, yet beyond us. Daniel Wales lacked it. Father Simon Wales does not. The faithful do not die in fear, as you did. We achieve martyrdom.
アンブラーさんにはそりゃ恐怖しますよ。
Now through this junction is the rest of the alley, including the very pumping station we're after. Father Wales has been recruiting holy rollers down there for lamb.
どういう構造なんだか。パスワードを入れてっと。開いた開いた。
Father Simon Wales, can you hear me? I have trapped a devil at your doorstep. And Simon, Daniel, is dead, murdered. Can you hear him crying out for justice?
They cut the power on you. You're stuck till the backups kick in. I'll help you hold him back. Check the pneumo.
ニューの支援物資ナイスなもの頼むよ。
Know this, beast. Daniel's body may go cold, but his soul rests with the child of the Lamb. You shall roast and blacken in the pit, and it'll be a grieving brother sent you there.
好戦的な神父だな。神は乗り越えられる試練のみ与えるとか与えないとか。レギオンって言うだけあって量が多いな。これやっぱでか物も。補給補給。また補給補給。ふうふうふ。
Attaboy, sport. I think you're closing in on Simon's underground temple.
補給補給。
Now get down to pumping station number 5 and drain out the park here. Oxygen's running thin in this train car, and I'd sure hate to see our partnership cut short.
まったくあんたも危機かもしれないけどな。
Ask yourself, Delta. You who have suffered beyond measure at the hands of men like Ryan. What is the cost of paradise? To end pain, to end sin. What must we pay? Eleanor is my answer.
エレノアの意志は
Indeed. I'd rather cease contact with you altogether. But allow me to make this plain. I don't want to see Lamb on the streets again, peddling her Bolshevik fever dreams to my people. Bury her memory, Sinclair. Bury it, and salt the earth.
自由を標榜したライアンともあろうものが
The pair bond is a success. If somehow an Alpha series wanders too far from his little sister, our physical failsafe kicks in, a chemical trigger that induces coma. It is a symbiotic relationship enforced by the girl's pheromone signature. The first successful candidate was Delta, I believe. It is unfortunate that poor Dr. Suchong will not be
俺や
here
ん
to raise a
ダディ
glass.
の始祖やんエレノアとの絆がキーポイントのようだけど肝心なことは何もわからないな。とりあえず今はポンプを動かしに行かないとな。あっさり動かせるかな。無理だろうな。
Andrew Ryan left us wandering, confused, and alone amongst yesterday's wreckage. But Sophia Lamb shows us that we are not alone. We are together as a family. So when you see a man brought to his knees, recognize that he is your brother and pull him up. Sophia Lamb teaches us what is in common is good. What is irreducible is right. She guides us all to the indivisible along a river of Adam. Rapture's daughter, Eleanor, shall be our vessel. In her, we shall be reborn.
保管計画みたいなこと。
Until Adam, the human animal was a slave to the gene, the inner tyrant. Lust, greed, rage, self-obsession was etched into our DNA. We were not pulling the great chain of progress, as Ryan believed, but shackled to it. But now, in theory, we can redraft the human blueprint. Serving the common interest can become as natural as breathing. The tyrant will simply go extinct.
なるほどわからんが、やっぱりこう全体主義的気もしなくもない。
What the beast is upon us, children. It wears a hide of iron, and its hands are death and change. It would seize the child from us, and with her, paradise itself. Be ye soldier of the ground, or angel of the sky, we must stand fast and send it howling back to hell.
どんだけバーサーカーな神父なのよ。デルタは話がしたいだけというかエレノアに会いたいだけなんだけど、これはグレースのせいか。
I'm here. But don't think wearing this butterfly means I'm happy.
Grace, I know you all too well. Want of child defines you. But biological loyalty turns us against the rest of the world, whom we ought to love in equal measure. Your poverty is testament to that, but your voice inspires the people. I am asking you to join a much larger family. Though your body failed you, you shall live on in us.
洗脳してますな。この先でダニエルがいるのでミニタレット季節時間ありったけ。やべ。あ、我ながら姑息な手だが勝てば官軍じゃ。わお前もか。タフなやつね。これで残りは少ないかな。生きのいいのがいるな。ヒヤシンコかなりスプライスしてますね。アクロバティック神父。アンチパーソネルチャンス。リロードを。やられた。シスター。
Are we gonna be together again, Daddy?
他の手勢にやられたか。ずいぶん硬い神父だった。
Pump control ought to be in the back. One thing though, once you transfer the suction to Dionysus Park, we've got a tiny window of opportunity to get you inside. I don't have much air left, but I'll hang in there. You make sure you're ready before you throw that
マップの
switch.
探索をしておかないといけないってわけだな。
We believe in the daughter of the Lamb, hallowed Savior and anointed vessel, whose blood with our blood, sin with our sin, mind with our minds, life with our life, lifts us up from the depths, transcends base temptation, and delivers us all from ego. We commend ourselves to the new and unknown, born by our common strength and guided by the Lamb.
いや神父話長いんよ。そしてアダムの回収も忘れないようにやらないと。本当はちゃんと全部してるんですが、このマップやってる時めちゃくちゃクラッシュして録画どころかプレイも全然進まなくて大変だったんですよ。前情報としてバイオショックのリマスターはクラッシュ問題がひどいとは聞いてたんですが、1の時は全然そんなことはなくて2も余裕じゃないかなと思って、実際セイレーン通りに来るまではそこまではひどくなかったんですが、今回のパートは本当にひどかった。危うく心が折れかけました。アンインストールしてもう一回インストールとかしたり調べて出てくる対処もしたんですが、まあするときはする感じですね。というわけでここでレスキューしたアトビックシスターが来るんですが、そのシーンもあえなくクラッシュからの復帰で録画を逃しました。探索してなかったリトルシスター孤児院です。さらってきておいて孤児院の何もという気もしますが、ダディとしてはエレノアの気配を感じます。この絵はやはりやっぱりエレノアはいたんだな。フレディって誰だろう。
I'm all alone here, Mr. Diary. You're my whispering friend. A doctor keeps coming to see me. He says Rapture needs me, and tomorrow I'll be leaving with him. I ask why, and he just smiles. I'm not an orphan. Mum's alive somewhere, and Aunt Gracie is still probably looking for me. But I can't wait for them. I'm going to escape and find Amir, and we'll steal a submarine. Before it's tomorrow, I'll know what sunshine feels like.
アミールも誰だろう。犬食べちゃうって言うようだっけ。なんかフラフラ誘ってるやつがいるなと思ったら閉じ込められました。順番に来るなんてお行儀がいいな。私の複眼上だね。ひとしきり探索をしたのでいい加減ポンプを動かさないとシンクレアが溺れるかもな。あいつなら何とかしそうな気もするがポチッとな。
Do you think me a tyrant, Delta? Vying for control of a dead man's dream? The city is nothing. Rapture must die so that Eleanor may rise from its body. Allow me to demonstrate.
Lamb's overloading the pumps. The place is coming down. Get to Dionysus Park.
なんてこったい。こんなにピンチな脱出なかなかないというくらい水没のピンチと言ってもデルタ的には水没は平気だけど。
I want you to commit this moment to memory for me. This howling, brutish slog through the dark. This is who we are.
Get out of there, kid!
降りてるよ。どうやらダンスクルートが開いてるようだ。ここはまだ平気そうだ。こっちは急いでる。全くびっくりさせるのに余念がないな。こっちやばいな。あれ、開かない。潜水服様様だ。
Look, Delta. It is the world for which you strive. You, alone among the dead.
やったのはあんただろうに。またビッグ、シスターがいたな。ビッグ、シスター何人いるのか。ディオニソスへのエアロックが使えるようになったか。といったところで今回はここまでにします。恐縮だがチャンネル登録をお願いします。ありがとうございました。